Hey everybody, CW here, Card Wolf, because I am always on the hunt for great cards. And for big pink D20s as well, because it is Friday, and that means it is time for Dorking with Dice. And here to help me is my son on his spring break. You having a good time?
Yes.
I'm glad to hear it. Having a great time with you as well. And I've been looking forward to make this video. I filled up the box with packs of vintage hockey and packs of vintage baseball, because those are the two sports that are being played right now. Very exciting time to have both of those happening at the same time. And you, sir, will be happy to know that most of the baseball packs that I put in here have puzzle piece cards.
Ooh.
And I knew you enjoyed those last week when we did this together. So this week, hopefully, we will pull some more of those puzzle piece cards for you to play with. Are you ready to roll the first number for us? All right. Give it a try. 18 is what we get. 18. Before I pull 18, I got to show you the special packs. I'm doing this all out of order today. In the number one spot, we still have 1982 Topps Hockey in our number one spot. It's been there for months now. We have not opened it yet. It does have bubblegum in there, unfortunately, but what are you going to do? That's in our number one spot. And our number 10 spot is also a hockey pack. It is not that one. It is this one. It is Fleer Metal 95-96. Great set for us to open with inserts and really cool cards in there. And in our number 20 spot, it is a baseball pack from 1989. It is Upper Deck 1989, and we are looking for Ken Griffey Jr. rookie in PSA 10. That is a card worth over $1,000. So that was number 20. Number 19. Number 18 is 1990 Fleer Baseball. This is one of the few baseball packs in here that does not have a puzzle piece, I'm sorry to tell you. But we will open it up and see what we get.
But at least it doesn't have gum.
No, it doesn't have gum. Fleer did not put gum in their cards, and it is a wax pack, so you can open it up for us. And we'll see how we do with the 1990 Fleer Baseball. I always like 1990 Baseball. You do get stickers out of there. Do you want the stickers? It even has an Orioles sticker on there. Let's show everybody. Here's the sticker card, Blue Jays, Orioles, Red Sox, and Texas Rangers. I'll let you have that in the wrapper, and let's see what we get out of here. Our first card is an Orioles card, which is a pretty awesome way to start. Mike Devereaux, good outfielder for them for several years. Always liked Mike Devereaux. And then we got Charlie O'Brien and Luis De Los Santos, first baseman for the Kansas City Royals, Jeff Innes, and John Farrell. Then we got Tom Browning. Looks like we've got a nice insert card here. It's Players of the Decade, Ryne Sandberg. That's a pretty good card. Put that in the Wolf Lair for sure. Maybe send that on to Average Joe, who is a Cubs collector. Donnell Nixon from the Giants continues on with this one. Carlos Quintana and Dwight Smith. Then we got Robin Yount, another Hall of Famer for us. That's pretty sweet. Put that one in the Wolf Lair for sure. And Bob McClure. Gary Wayne, who I do not remember at all, and Joe Girardi, who I do remember, and Guillermo Hernandez from the Tigers finishes that one off. Put Mike Devereaux on top there. I'd like to have the Orioles player on top, that's for sure, if I can find him. Where did that go? There it is. All right, Mike Devereaux on top, and you get to roll again. Let's see what we get out of our second pack today. We've already rolled 18, and our next number is 3. All right, let's see what we have in the 3. 1, 2, 3. It is a hockey pack, and this was a pack that was gifted to us from our good friend Steve at For the Polls. Thank you, Steve, for this pack. If you have not been over to For the Polls, I can highly recommend the channel. Steve is the Sultan of Spinach and the keeper of Susan the Goose. That's right. This is a beautiful 1-of-1 Susan the Goose card that Steve sent me quite a while ago, and keeps watch over everything we do here on the channel. So very appreciative of the Sultan for sending us this pack of 93-94 Fleer Ultra Hockey Series 1. And this is a multilingual pack as well. Pretty cool. You can also look for Adam Oates subset and several other inserts that you can get out of here. Once again, head over to For the Polls. Oh, you want to open it. Head over to For the Polls if you have not been there. I've got his sticker back here, too. He opens more than hockey on that channel, though he does focus on hockey. And he has a pretty cool sticker, actually. I got to get some stickers. What do you think of that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we got to get some stickers, too. You're doing a good job with that pack. Very nice. No bubble gum in there, right?
No.
No gum in there. All right, that's great. All right, let's see who we have here. We've We got, and these are not bricked, which is awesome. Sometimes these Fleer Ultra cards will brick because they have a glossy surface. Start off with Tyler Wright from the Oilers, and then Phil Housley. Oh, that one was stuck a little bit to Mark Tenori there. And then you got Kelly Miller from the Caps. Mike Ridley, a second Caps card in a row there.
That's stuck.
That one is stuck? You want to unstick it for me?
Yeah.
Chris Luongo from the Islanders is behind him, and Valeri Kamensky from Quebec Nordiques. And then what was behind Mike Ridley? It was Nelson Emerson from the Blues, center for them for several years. Benoit Hogue from the Islanders, Hun, and Stephen Rice.
That one's stuck, I think.
Oh, thanks.
Oh,
I didn't notice that. And then we got Philippe Boucher and Jimmy Carson, and this one is upside down randomly. Scott Stevens, good card there, good defender from the Devils. Put that there, and then these were the two that were stuck. We got Stephen Rice and Igor Kravchuk, both from the Oilers. Two Oilers cards in a row there. No big stars out of that one. Scott Stevens, I think, is probably the best card out of there, so I'll leave him on top, and you get to roll again. What are we going to get out of there? Oh, man, we've already had 18, so give it another try. And we got 2. All right, you'll be happy to know that number 2 is Donruss Series 2, and this is from, I think, 1990. Is that right? Let me look at the back real quick. 91. Donruss Series 2, 1991, and these do have puzzle cards in them.
Good.
You're all business right now. What's that about?
You
tired from jumping around today?
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet you are. You have to go put your feet up somewhere. All right, show everybody the puzzle cards you pulled out of there. It is Diamond King. I don't remember who the... let me read the back, see who the puzzle is of. It is Willie Stargell. And there's no evidence of Willie Stargell on that card whatsoever, but there you have it. Diamond King puzzle card there, and this is 1991 Donruss. And we start off with Jose Canseco right on the top. Pretty nice. Color match card, too, because green is the border color for 1991 Donruss. Nice Jose Canseco card there. John Olerud, nice card there, too. He's listed as a DH there. He started off as a catcher and then moved to DH. We got Mark Leonard there. Raffy, wow, that's a pretty star-filled pack, actually. Some good cards in here. Rafael Palmeiro and Craig Lefferts. Then we got Jay Buhner, another good player there from the Seattle Mariners, a teammate of Ken Griffey Jr. and friend of his as well. Omar Olivares from the Cardinals. Jesse Barfield. We got Andy Van Slyke. I would have been delighted to get that card in 1991. He was quite the highly touted prospect back then. People thought he was going to have a big career. Gary Gaetti from the Twins. Shout out to Julie Farnham. Terry Mulholland. Mike Felder from the Brewers. Shout out to Rob at Bucks and Six. Frank Viola. Sweet music. Pitching for the Mets there, longtime Twin, but there he is with the Mets. MVP card of Greg Olson. Nice Orioles card there. Greg Olson looks kind of shifty in that picture, though. What do you think?
Yeah.
I don't know about that guy. Greg Olson there. Good pitcher for the Orioles, though, certainly. And Kurt Stillwell ready for action with the Royals there. All right, we're going to open another pack. What do you think of that?
Yeah.
We want to hit one of our big packs. Let's hit a 1, 10, or 20. All right, give it a good roll. We got, what is that? That is number 6 because the dot is down there. All right, we've opened 2 and 3, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 is another Donruss pack. You'll be happy to know this also contains a puzzle card of, I believe, let me see, Warren Spahn is who this one is. That's 1989 Donruss for us. You want to open that wax pack up for us? Pretty nice to see there. Put it up on the table where people can see what you got.
This one's a hard wax pack to open.
Yeah, that's a tough wax pack to open. All right, there you go. You want to check out what your puzzle piece is. It is also, that would also say Diamond King. That's weird. You got 2, look, there. That is weird. Both of them say the same part of Diamond King. They're puzzle pieces from the same area of the puzzle. One a Warren Spahn and one a Willie Stargell. Very strange. All right, let's check out the cards we got in our 1989 pack of Donruss. Very colorful cards. Always liked these cards because the colorful borders. Chris Spire there with the Giants. Tommy Herr came up with the Cardinals, but there he is looking very noble. He looks like a king ready to give a speech to his subjects right there. Tommy Herr, second baseman. Dave Meads and Hensley Mullins from the Yankees. Andy Nizellik, who I absolutely do not remember. He is clearly from some sort of alternate reality universe we have stepped into. Andy Nazelic, absolutely don't remember him. Dave Parker, the Cobra, I remember him with the Pirates and then the A's, great hitter. Keith Atherton from the Twins, Marvin Freeman, and Rick Cerone, who came up with, I believe Rick Cerone came up with the Blue Jays, and then he played with the Yankees for a while and finished his career with the Red Sox. Tony Armas, who came up with the Oakland A's, and there he is with the Angels. Pete Incaviglia, a big power hitter for the Rangers for several years. He was a star in the making. Doyle Alexander, who pitched in the majors for about 50 years. I remember him with many different teams, including the Orioles and many others. Shane Mack, David Wells, good pitcher for the Blue Jays there, and Bob Dernier, who was also a highly touted prospect back then. So that's 4 packs, and we've really only gotten 2 Wolf Lair type cards, so I think we got to roll one more pack today. What do you think? Number 19 is what you're going to roll for me today, and that is Parkhurst Hockey, which is good. We only got 1 hockey pack so far, so you want to open this Parkhurst Hockey pack, or you want me to do it? You'll do it? All right, very good. You're very quiet today, my goodness. I don't know what to do with you. You were jumping around all morning, and I guess you wore yourself out.
Kind of.
Kind of, yeah. That's understandable. All right, let's see what we have out of there. No gum or puzzle cards in there, I'm sorry to tell you, but... What is it? Did you have a comment?
Why are you sorry to tell us there's no gum?
Well, some people enjoy getting gum in their cards, so you know.
No, it's really old.
It is very old. I would never ingest it. There's Marty McSorley starting off our pack of Parkhurst. Great, kind of a rough player in hockey who always was there to protect his fellow offensive players. Marty McSorley, Phil Bourque, brother of Ray Bourque, the Hall of Famer, and behind him we've got Mike Richter, quite an excellent goalie there with the Rangers. Pretty cool card to see. That's a Wolf Lair card, I think. Mike Richter, I believe, is a Hall of Famer. Mike Ramsey, good player there with the Sabres. He played with several other teams. Mike Ramsey looks, however, to be bricked with a card behind him. See if I can get that peeled off of there easily enough. And then you got Brian Bellows, good player as well. Yerky Lumet, who I do not remember that well. He's a Canucks player, though, so maybe the aforementioned Rob at Bucks and Six will remember him. He's a big Canucks fan. Another Canucks player there, Dave Babiach, though I remember him mostly with the Jets. He was a really good player for the Jets for quite a while.
There's a Jets football team, too.
That is so true. The Jets football team is in New York, but the Jets hockey team is in Winnipeg, which is in Canada. My son just gave me a strange squinty look when I said Winnipeg, like, are you making that up? But I'm not, I promise. We got Tom Chorsky from New Jersey there, the Devils player. And then James Patrick, Troy Murray, and a little bricking here, but actually not too bad. Gary Sutter there, pretty good player, and you can see he's checking somebody against the boards. And Pat Falloon finishes us off there. That is a rookie card, but Pat Falloon not a powerful player in the NHL that I recall. All right, that's 5 packs, which is pretty good there. Do we have to set a record and do 6 packs today, do you think?
Maybe.
Maybe? You think we need to roll one more? All right, give it a really good roll. Really good roll. All right, let's see what we get there. We got 5. Is that what we got? We did. We got 5. All right, I know for a fact we did 2 and 3, so we'll go back 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 is Score 1991 Hockey. Possible to get a special Bobby Orr card. I believe he signed a certain number of cards for this. It probably says on the back, but I can barely read that fine print. Even with my reading spectacles on, I cannot read that. Oh, no, here it is. Bobby Orr signed a total of 1,238 cards, and you can look for those in packs of this. So hopefully we will get a signed Bobby Orr card, and that is absolutely the last pack we're opening today. Record 6 packs on Dorking with Dice today. Hard to beat that. And I want to thank my son again for helping me out with all of this. All right, we're running out of room on the table here to put all these cards. All right, so let's see what we get out of here. I do see something special. Oh, no, those are just white-bordered cards. Mike Lawler starts us off there from the Capitals. Get this in focus so you can appreciate these colorful purple cards. Gordy Roberts from the Penguins. You name your son Gordy, or you make that his nickname, he's going to end up a hockey player. I'm just saying. I think that's probably what happens there. Rob Pearson, nice prospect card for the Maple Leafs. Shout out to Leaf Fan Down Under. And Joe Sacco, nice top prospect card there. He played in the NHL for quite a while. Good card. I'll put him on top. Why not? Season leader Wayne Gretzky. Now we're talking. Great pull there. That's a really nice card to find. I like that one. See on the back, Wayne Gretzky looks as though he is utterly shell-shocked on the back. It's as though he's surprised that he was the season leader in that category, which I don't think surprised anyone that year. And what do we have here? This is the franchise insert of Jeremy Roenick, who also looks puzzled. Jeremy's like, really? I'm the franchise guy? Really? Yeah, you are, Jeremy Roenick. Absolutely, no question about that. Another Wolf Lair card. And Norris Trophy winner for Ray Bourque, Best Defensive of the Year from that season. Dave Reed, playing without a helmet. Come on, Dave. You got to put the helmet on, buddy. Troy Mallett.
There's one line in the... Oh, that's not a line.
It's not a line?
No.
Gary Valk from the Canucks. Johan Garpenello from the Red Wings there. Wendell Clark from the Leafs. Kurt Giles from the North Stars. Owen Nolan, good player there for the Nordiques. I'm always partial to the Nordiques. And Brett Hull finishes things off. Well, that's pretty sweet. We got a lot of good cards out of that pack. And I didn't even put Ray Bourque Norris Trophy in the Wolf Lair. So let's review how we did on today's episode of Dorking with Dice. We got Ryan Sandberg, Player of the Decade. Nice Robin Yount card, too. Always happy to get that. Mike Richter out of that Parkhurst pack. And then season leader Wayne Gretzky, pretty great card. Franchise Roenick and Brett Hull as well. That's pretty nice. That was a really good pack. That last pack you rolled was a good one.
Why can the hockey players never break through the ice?
Well, usually they don't play hockey outside, so the ice rink is actually a lot of ice that has been very carefully laid over some cement. So there's not actually like a lake under it. But I think 1 or 2 games a year now they do play hockey outside on a rink that has been made outside, but I don't think that rink is on a lake either. I think it is artificially made on some sort of cement or concrete platform.
I think the lake would have to be very firmly frozen through if they wanted to play hockey on it.
I 100% agreed, because you know what? These guys are not small guys. They are pretty big guys, and they're wearing padding. And so a lot of big guys skating around on a lake, it would need to be frozen all the way through. And it would have to be super cold for that, too.
Hard.
And super hard. That's exactly right. That's a great question. Thank you for that. Thank you guys for coming out to the channel today and checking out Dorking with Dice. I had a great time, despite not having maybe the best pulls until that last pack where we really hit it out of the park. Still had a good time, always do when I open these. Maybe next week we'll hit one of these big packs. You can stay tuned for that next Friday. Got all kinds of great stuff to open for you next week, and we may try to do a weekend episode too. There's a new Pokemon set that came out last weekend, and I have not opened any of it yet, and I got it sitting right over there. Some packs from that my son and I will get into. You see it, that's right. It's right there, so maybe we'll open that on Saturday or Sunday and look forward to a weekend episode of Card Wolf, since I sort of stiffed you on episodes this week since we were away on spring break. Hope you guys have a great weekend planned and fun things to do. I look forward to seeing you back here on the channel, and I will talk to you then. As always, happy collecting.